Hey guys, it's me. I'm multitasking, so pardon my driving. I am leaving the grocery store because we have grocery pickup here, which is amazing, by the way, because I got a pit bull and I'm not hooking around no 50-pound bag of dog food. So I think my grocery bill right now was like $100, and I paid the extra $5 to have it grocery picked because I don't want to walk around the store after work. It kills my knees, and there's stuff that I just can't even pick up. So like the dog food. So it's just easier for me to do the grocery pickup and save my energy for something else. But I do get the judgments about that, and that's okay. But it got me thinking, because I got a text from my husband saying, don't forget Madison has a basketball game. Madison's my daughter. And I was like, crap, I totally forgot, because he knows me. And I was going to run out to the chiropractor's office, get adjusted, because I've had this spasm between my shoulder blades for a couple of days, and I think it's because it's a rib out. Or I thought it was because it was a rib out, and I was right. So I went to the chiropractor and got that adjusted, and then I called my husband and I said, I'm on my way out to the chiropractor, and then I've got grocery pickup, and I've still got that spasm in my back. So is it just a scrimmage today, or is it an actual game? Because if it's an actual game, I'll suck it up and go. And that got me thinking, why did I just say that? He knows me. He knows that if I suck it up today, I'm going to pay for it tomorrow. And sometimes I pay for it so bad that I have to cancel my appointments tomorrow because I sucked it up today. So he totally gets it. But I still have the need, whoop, camera's moving. I still have the need to say that to people for some reason. I still have to say, if it's important enough, I'll suck it up. And that got me thinking why I do that. And also, coming to get the groceries, why I pick up groceries. It's to save energy. It's because I know that if I push too far today and suck it up too often, I'm going to pay for it later. And it really boils down, at least to me, I think it boils down to a body awareness. We have to listen to our body so much more than I think the average person does. As a massage therapist, I get clients that come in and say, oh, I've had this pain for 30 years and I just kind of suck it up. Okay, that's fine, but if you keep on ignoring your body, it's gonna get worse, which is usually right about the time I see them, because they come in because it's gotten worse and it's gotten so bad that they can't take it anymore. So they put up with it for 30 years and now it's critical mass, and they come into my office going, can you fix this today? Because I have to work tomorrow. So they get the luxury of being able to ignore their pain, and we don't. At least I don't. I don't get to ignore my pain. If my body says, hey, you need to stop, I need to stop. And if I don't, I'm going to pay for it later. So it's a body awareness, I think, that I have that not a lot of other people have. And so when they tell me to suck it up, or they tell me, you're just being lazy, they really don't understand what listening to your body is. And they don't understand how important that is for me. Because if I don't listen to my body, I'm going to have a flare. I'm going to have, if I pick up something and my body goes, don't pick that up, and I pick it up anyway, I'm going to pop a shoulder out. I'm going to pop ribs out. It's going to be bad. Stupid truck pulled out in front of me. So I can't just ignore that stuff. I can't toughen up, and I can't suck it up. And I realized that a long time ago and just kind of let the judgment go. It doesn't bother me that people judge me, but I still say I'll suck it up if I need to. And I just realized today that I do that. When I was talking to my husband, I don't need to do that. I don't need to say, oh, I'll suck it up if I need to. There are times when I want to. There are times when, like, my kids are doing something important and I want to suck it up and go. And sometimes I do, and I pay for it. But even on the days where I want to go and suck it up, I can't. And I need to be able to admit that to myself, because if I can't admit that to myself, nobody else is going to give me any kind of empathy at all. Nobody else is going to give me any sympathy or empathy. I don't want sympathy. I'd rather have empathy. Because they don't understand, because I'm not allowing them to understand. If I don't allow them to understand, or at least try to explain to other people why I can't suck it up, they're never going to get it, because they've never had to deal with this. And you can only judge a situation from the perspective of the knowledge that you have. If you've never come across somebody with this type of stuff before, you just simply don't know what to do and what can and can't be done as somebody with a chronic pain illness or a chronic pain condition. So I need to stop doing that too. My family is very aware and on top of the fact that mom needs to rest and mom needs a break and mom needs help, and everybody gets that in my family, but sometimes I'm the one that doesn't get it. I'm the one that stops and says, oh no, I'll suck it up. And then my husband has to go, no baby, go home. It's okay. You went to work today. You went and got, I mean, today I had, what, four hours of massage to do? And I'm pretty tired. I'm pretty spent. That spot in the back of my back was seizing up pretty bad midday, so thankfully I got to run out and get it adjusted. And thankfully I didn't have to go grocery shopping and pick up a bunch of stuff. So, I mean, I sound bubbly, I seem bubbly, but I'm in pain a lot. Like, right now, if I stop and think about it, the spot between my shoulder is still sore. My SCM right here is really, really tight because my TMJ has been flaring up. My jaw doesn't feel like it's sitting quite right. I've got this, I don't know, it's not even a headache. It's just like a tension around my ear and my temporalis muscle. And that's because he adjusted my top two vertebrae, and I always have pain here when that's not sitting quite right. So when he adjusted it, it's sore for a while. My left knee is on freaking fire, and my left big toe is not right. So I've got stuff, but I choose to stay positive about it and not let it bother me so much. And part of letting it not bother me is by accepting it. My family's accepted it, I've accepted it. So I have to catch myself when I say stupid little things like that. I'll suck it up. That it's not even about sucking it up. I should say something more like, I'll push through, because that's a whole different mental phrasing. I'll push through it today for you. I'll push through it today for Madison, for my daughter, for my son. I'll push through it today. And I may feel it tomorrow, but to say suck it up, it just has such a negative connotation. It has this idea that I had the option to suck it up or not, and I don't. It's going to be there, so I can push through today. That's an option. But sucking it up implies that I'm choosing to take the easy road, and that is very, very rarely what I choose to do, or I wouldn't be in the career I'm in. So, thought that I would share that with everybody today. Oh, reddening from the sunglasses. I thought I would share that with everybody today because sometimes you need a good self-scolding, and I needed that today to myself, and I thought that I would share me scolding myself because I do it a lot. I have lectures with myself. But I hope it helps somebody, and I hope somebody realizes they're not the only ones that scold themselves for saying dumb things. It's okay. Talk to you guys next time.